Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is V. I upload tutorials on sewing. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, and if you have subscribed to my channel, thank you and God bless you. Today's tutorial is going to be on darts, alright, how to draft that on your bodice. This is the basic bodice we drafted in my previous video, and this is the skirt that we drafted in my previous video. So today I'll be teaching you how to draft darts on the skirt and on bodice. Okay, so let's start with the skirt. All right, in that manipulation you need your nipple to nipple measurement. What is nipple to nipple measurement? From one of your nipple to the other nipple. Mine is 8 inches. Okay, so in creating that you need your nipple to nipple measurement, whether for a skirt, a bodice, or a gown, a dress, whatever. You need your nipple to nipple measurement. So mine is 8 inches. 8 inches divided by 2 is 4 inches. All right, so I took 4 inches, 4 inches, 4 inches, 4 inches, 4 inches. Okay, so from the waistline I measured 4 inches. Remember that this is our allowance to join the waist to the skirt band, so I took 4 inches. Right, so on the nipple to nipple measurement you take ½ inch on both sides. I hope you can see, ½ inch on both sides. Right, you take ½ inch on both sides, then you rule it to meet the 4 inches you took down. That's exactly what I did. Okay, you rule it. All right, see what I did, let me show you. You rule it to meet the 4 inches on both sides. All right, so that is that for the front block of the skirt pattern. It's as simple as APC. Let me go through it again. You take your nipple to nipple measurement down. That's what I did. I took 4 inches from the waist down. All right, and I measure from the waist. I took 4 inches, and on the nipple to nipple measurement I measured, I took ½ inch on the left, ½ inch on the right, and I connected it to the 4 inches line. So that is the front dart. Okay, so when you want to sew, you just hold it like this and sew, and your dart is ready. So whatever you did on this side of the skirt, I'm going to do it on this side of the skirt. It means that there are 2 darts on the front panel of a basic skirt. All right, so that is the front of the skirt. Now let's go to the back. The back is still the same thing, but a bit different. All right, this time around you don't take the nipple to nipple measurement from the zipper allowance. No, you take it from this line. All right, subtracting the zipper allowance. So what do? You still take the nipple to nipple measurement you took on the front block, the same thing on the back block. So you take 4 inches, 4 inches, 4 inches, 4 inches. This time around, instead of taking 4 inches from the waistline, you take 5 inches from the waistline, excluding the skirt, the waist allowance. Okay, so you take 5 inches from the waistline. All right, so on the nipple to nipple measurements you just took, okay, you take ½ inch on both sides, exactly what you did on the front panel. That's what I'm going to do on the back panel. You take ½ inch on both sides and you connect to the 5 inches line you made. Okay, that's exactly what I did. I did it so that this video will not be long. I marked mine before coming. All right, so this is what I did. So whatever you did on this side of the back block, all right, that is what you are going to do on this side of the back block. So at the end of the day you have 1 dart here, 1 dart here. Okay, then you have on the front one, you have 1 dart here, 1 dart here. That's 2 darts for the front and 2 darts for the back. All right, so that is the dart for the skirt. Let's go to the dart for the basic bodice. All right, this is a bit different. What do? This is the front panel. Okay, so what you do, you measure from the shoulder to your bust point. This is your bust point. Then you come down 1 inch below your bust point. I hope you can see. This is 1 inch below your bust point. Okay, then you measure from the shoulder to the hip. All right, my hip is 25. Okay, you go up 2 inches above the hip. That's 23. This is 2 inches above the hip. So on those 2 lines, from shoulder to 1 inch below the bust line, and from shoulder to 2 inches above the hip line, you will now take your nipple to nipple measurement. So you take your nipple to nipple measurement, 4 inches, 4 inches, 4 inches, 4 inches, 4 inches, 4 inches, 4 inches to that line, and you rule. Okay, you make a straight line and rule. All right, don't be confused. I'm just trying to explain what I did. I did this before the video. Okay, so on the waistline, this is the waistline, please. You place your tape there. You take 1/2 inch, place your tape on the nipple to nipple measurement. You take 1/2 inch to the left and 1/2 inch to the right. I repeat, 1/2 inch to the left and 1/2 inch to the right. So from the 1 inch below the nipple point, you connect to that 1/2 inch. Okay, can you see it? You connect to the 1/2 inch. Then from the 2 inches above the hip line, you connect to the waistline to 1/2 inch and 1/2 inch. All right, that was how I got this bodice dart. Okay, so when you want to sew, you sew it like this. All right, when you sew like this, so whatever you did on this side, that's what you're still going to do on this side. So you have 2 darts on the front bodice block. All right, assuming you have cut it on a fabric and you have drafted with a chalk on this side, all you have to do, please make sure you draft on the back of your fabric. All you have to do is to fold your fabric like this. All right, and tap. As you tap it a bit hard. When you open it, the chalk will show on this side, so you can take the darts from here, this side, and take the darts from this side. So that is the dart. How to measure the dart on the front panel of your baby box. All right, so let's go to the back panel. Okay, the back panel is still a bit the same. The difference is just the zipper allowance. Okay, so now you take your measurement from your shoulder to your bust point. At the back panel, you don't come down below with 1 inch. No, it is wrong. Take your shoulder measurement to your bust point. You make a line, a mark there. You make a mark there. Then you take from your shoulder to your hip, which is 25, and go up by 2 inches, the way you did for the front panel. All right, then you take your nipple to nipple measurement. Please, when you want to take your nipple to nipple measurement, do not take it from the zipper allowance. No, it is wrong. Take it from the line after the zipper allowance. Okay, so then you take your 4 inches, 4 inches, 4 inches, you mark 4 inches, 4 inches, 4 inches, 4 inches. All right, so you create a straight line on what you have marked. All right, the same way you did for the front block. Then on the waistline, the same thing. You take 1/2 inch here and 1/2 inch here. Okay, 1/2 inch on the left side, 1/2 inch on the right side. All right, then you connect from the nipple point to the 1/2 inch. All right, connect from the nipple point to the 1/2 inch and down to the 2 inches above the hip line. From the nipple point to 1/2 inch to 2 inches above the hip line. All right, so that is your dart for the back panel. So when you want to sew, remember that the back panel is in two places because of the zipper allowance. So what you just do when you want to sew, you sew from here to here. All right, so after drafting on it, if it's your fabric and you're using a chalk to draft, after drafting on this side of your fabric, you turn it. Okay, place it on top of each other, then you tap, or you can use your office pin or your whatever you want to use to mark it so that they will be equal. All right, what will be here will now appear here. Okay, so you have 2 darts for the back and 2 darts for the front. So that is it on how to draft a dart on your basic bodice and your basic skirt. It's as simple as A, B, and C. All right, so this is the dart for the front of the skirt, the dart for the back of the skirt, the dart for the front panel of the basic bodice, sorry, front panel of the basic bodice, and that of the back basic bodice. I've come to the end of today's tutorial. If you enjoyed the tutorial, please subscribe to my channel, like and share my video. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.